Hello everyone, my name is Colleen Gallagher, and when you're watching this, I'm super excited. Today is Value Add Thursday. Every Thursday I release a post or a video where I just add some value of what's on my heart and mind. And today I want to talk to you about my first book, Live Your Truth. And in this book, I talk about how I overcame cancer. I had it at age 14. And I wanted to read you something as I feel it's super relevant in this time. So the first comment, while I was in my 4th hour science class, we were in the computer lab that day. I was in the 4th row, and this boy was one row in front of me to the left. And we were talking about something, and all of a sudden he said, "You are ugly because of your neck." I responded telling him to shut up, and the teacher told me to not be so sensitive. Remember that I was 14 and I had a cut on my neck from cancer, and this is what I was told. Well, I found out a few years after high school that this boy committed suicide. I remember finding out and my heart dropped in that moment. I realized this guy said this comment filled with negativity, subconsciously for me to respond with anger. And when we both were in this place of anger, we emotionally connected. This comment was said to me in anger, and I reacted in anger because we both connected for a moment without having to show any vulnerability. We could leak our anger out of us into the world, hoping some anger would come back to get a quicker moment of emotional arousal, to have a short-lived, instant connection. When I found out he committed suicide, I realized this. And I realized so many of us so often subconsciously act in ways of anger to get this instant, short-lived connection. We then get addicted to these instant, short-lived connections, so we start to attract them all the time in our lives, and then blame the world for being so awful. In my moment shared with that boy, and the moments we each allow this to happen in our lives, we allow the world to conquer us. This is my first book, Live Your Truth. And I highly recommend the times that we're in right now. Everyone goes to Amazon and gets a copy of this. The audio will be out at the end of the month. I look around right now and I see such a fascinating world, because what actually empowered me to make it through cancer and to get off the medication I was on for the rest of my life was knowing that I could travel the world. Was knowing how miraculous and incredible and beautiful this world is, and how people will always surprise you, and that love truly will always win. And I had a conversation with a woman yesterday, or a couple days ago now, and she said right now the data is showing in the world that people are so activated on nervousness, and it's either fear or trust. The spectrum is intense. And I thought of this passage in my book. And my hope for you is that wherever you're processing through in this time on the planet, that you become the instrument of truth, your truth. Because there is no ultimate truth. No matter who we are in this world, my truth will be different than your truth, and it's going to be different than someone else's truth. And it's designed that way. We each have a unique mission and a soul contract that we are fulfilling while we're here. It's our responsibility to figure out that mission, to complete that mission, and to do our best to be a good person along the road. What I'm teaching in my upcoming 8-week program is called How to Become a Manifester, which is to understand how to actually authentically and vulnerably connect with people. How to understand what systems and processes you need to create for the new world that is being birthed. And for you to stop policing and thinking that your vision is the way that everyone needs to be. I by no means am saying that someone deserves an unjust, harmful, or suppressed life. I'm simply saying you can only control yourself, and in doing that, I guide you to live your truth. In this 5-step process, I take you through 3 other comments that were said to me. I share with you the importance of becoming open that your way isn't the only way. To discover there's an absolutely miraculous world out there. To explore yourself into the unknown, as I've visited nearly 40 countries, I've lived in 5 countries, and I've lived in 5 USA states. I teach you how to fall in love, not just with a person, yet with life. And I teach you how to truly learn how to become an intoxicator. Someone who's taken the time to look within, remove the toxic, because we all need a detox right now, and become what's left, your truth. I hope this brings you value. I hope this brings you excitement, and I hope this brings you back into your body. Please share this or comment with who you know needs to hear this. And also comment below manifest or message me to get details to enroll my program starting on June 25th.